Hi there, it's Clive here, and I'm back once again, and today I'm talking about meal replacement products. So obviously we're living in an unprecedented times at the moment. You know what I'm all talking about. I hope everybody's all well and safe, and with many of us locked down or shops having shortages of some food, it got me thinking about how we make sure that in these times we get all the sorts of nutrients, vitamins and minerals that our bodies require. And it made me realise that meal replacement products are a great way of doing that. And I've reviewed loads of them. So if you're new to this channel or not sure what meal replacement products are, then basically here's a really quick summary. Originally aimed at tech workers sitting at computers all day eating junk food, meal replacement products were basically came in the form of shakes that you make with powder and water, ready-made drinks or bars. And the most famous of these, of course, is Soylent. Basically, the history of Soylent is that in 2013, a software engineer called Rob Reinhardt apparently purchased 35 chemical ingredients, including potassium, gluconate, calcium carbonate, monosodium phosphate, maltodextrin, olive oil, all of which he deemed to be necessary for survival based on his readings of biochemistry and government websites. So basically all the nutritional websites that the various governments put around, all the governments around the world have nutritional health sites saying what your body needs. And then he basically experimented with these, just concentrating on those nutrients and minerals that his body required, using all these chemicals and stuff. So he worked on it, refined it over a period of time, and eventually he took it to market. And his basis was that it gave him better control over his sort of nutrition and stuff like that. And this led him to basically develop and refine the idea for commercial release, as I said. And Soylent became one of the most funded crowdfunding projects there ever were at the time. Nowadays, there are loads and loads of companies, especially in Europe, that offer a similar and, may I say, more superior product. And it's been a fast growing sector over the many few years. There are many vegan and plant-based versions, so you can save the planet as well. The idea is that they pack in all your body's nutrient requirements, including the 27 essential vitamins and minerals your body needs, with carbohydrates and proteins, all in the right proportions, in the most easily consumable package. So you don't have to worry about cooking, thinking about calories, eating the right fruits and vegetables. Everything scientifically proportioned, and then put in a shake or a bar or everything. Super simple. Carry on with your busy life, grab and go, and you know that you're getting your nutritional requirements. So this is a great way to make sure that the meals that you do have, you can kind of eke out a bit longer. So whether you grab it for a lunch, one for breakfast, you know you're getting all your minerals and vitamins, carbohydrates, all that in an easy, handy form. So it means you can enjoy a different meal a bit later on. Now, I'll never recommend that you sort of replace all your meals with meal replacement, but having it for the occasional lunch or breakfast is perfect. I've used meal replacement products as a lunch for my work for the past few years. Occasionally I'll pop out and I'll grab a sandwich or something when I run out, but generally it is my main go-to lunch in different forms. It has saved me time, lots of money, because I'm not spending money on the sandwich shop or sushi shop round the corner. Now, as I say, meal replacement products come in loads of different forms, loads of different flavours, whether you go for the powder, which is the more economical way, often comes with shakes. The beauty of this is you can just add flavours to it, some fruit and stuff, do what you want and just vary it a bit. Or the convenience of a ready-made drink, like the Soylent or the Huel, etc., where you can just grab and go. It's all made up for you anyway. And then, of course, there are the bars, which are super handy, more like mini meals anyway, but I use a lot of these at work as sort of a mini meal for lunch. So to re-emphasize, as I said, I would not recommend replacing all your meals. This is not what I'm saying. Keep getting those fruit and vegetables and all those sort of things, but it's a great way to make sure the fruit and vegetables and pasta that you do have will last a bit longer in these times of sort of shutdown, etc. And that means you're not just eating pot noodles and junk food for your lunch all the time. Now, I've done loads of different reviews on all these sort of different products, etc. And I have various favourites based on all-round nutritional value, price, flavour, etc. Now, the Huel, I think this is the most all-round nutritional healthy option. The only downside is I don't like the flavour of their 2.0 version powder. They've got a new black range. Not tried that. But the ready-to-made drink version I do like. They also do a cereal version, which I've reviewed. You can have for breakfast, which is great. Bit expensive, but great. Soylent, of course, is the big one from the US. I do like the flavour, but they use a lot more sort of chemical-based food and GM food, so it's not for everybody. Then you have the Plenny drinks. They come in 2 sizes, and they do a nice smaller handy size like this, which is great. I love the flavour, and it's entirely plant-based and vegan. Then there's Bertrand, which I've done a review of. One of my favourite flavours. It has a bit of a crunch to it because it has walnuts in it. It's quite expensive, but it's a good to add to your mix. And then for quirky things, Feed from France. Oh my God, a savoury-based flavours. So they do a sort of Provençal tomato and vegetable version, a porcini mushroom version. And at first you think, what, really? With cold water? They taste amazing. They're really quirky, but they are great. Anyway, I'll leave loads of different links down below for you. Loads of different companies, especially in Europe. Many of them do sample packs, so you can always order a sample pack up, give it a go. And they're all trying to endeavour to keep that delivering process and the manufacturing up. So definitely give it a try. I put in a couple of orders already. I've just ordered a load of Plenny because they're really handy. Many of them offer subscription services, so they just do repeat deliveries for you. And you can find the Soylent and the Huel, if you're in the UK, in Sainsbury's. As I said, I believe many of the companies are doing the best to keep up the orders. And as I said, also, whilst it's fine to make sure make sure that you're getting your fresh fruit and vegetables, and then use these occasionally, but for lunch and breakfast and stuff. But I think meal replacement products, in my view, it's a great way to stay healthy. Make sure you're not sort of leaning into the world of junk food in these times of sort of lockdown and stuff like that. Anyway, I've done a playlist of all my different reviews. You could check out how I've aged over the last 3 years. I'll leave a link down below for that playlist and all those different reviews. As I said, many of them do sample versions. I recommend you try different ones. Mix it up a bit. Don't all go for the same type. So you have a mix of flavours, powders and drinks, because it can get a bit boring. I'll be honest with you about that. But anyway, give it a go, and then you don't have to worry about, am I getting all the right nutritional minerals and vitamins that my body needs, etc. We've got plenty to worry about without having to worry about that. Meal replacement could be the product. It's the food of the future could be the answer. Anyway, I hope you found that useful. I hope you found that interesting. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the like button. It's a massive help if you do that. Put any comments down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Stay healthy. Stay safe. And I'll see you very soon with more reviews and comment and news, etc., etc. Until such time, goodbye and thank you.